Well, if I'm going to be a new person, the Bible talks about this in the New Testament. If I'm going to be this new creature in Christ, have Christ consciousness, if I'm going to be this new creature, it says old things have to pass away.
Yes.
So what causes my actions is my thoughts. So the guilt, fear, worry, anxiety, all of those are the old Jason.
Mm-hmm.
The new Jason can't have that in his life. They're going to creep up, of course, but they're going to creep up less and less and less the more spiritual practices I do.
Yes, yeah.
So, I mean, there's still, out of 60,000 thoughts or whatever you say we have a day, I still have 59,000 that are negative. But hey, I've conquered 1,000.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll work my whole life to get to the
Bump
2
those
to
numbers
3.
up.
Yeah.
So we start experiencing those moments of freedom.
Yes, that's what that is.
We're discussing is freedom. There's a difference between being sober, not practicing my addiction, and being free. Because I could still be bent up in my mind, not participating in my substance.
Yeah, and taking responsibility of our actions and then seeing what our actions, crystal clear, seeing what they did to others. This is where we get into 2 big words that I want everyone to understand, and that's accountability and self-awareness. This is the spiritual practice.
Yes.
So now I'm like looking, and I want you to talk about this, taking responsibility of our past actions. What is that like for you, Dwayne, when you began, like when you went and talked to these people, like physically had conversations with them, whether it was on the phone or whatever? Did you feel like you were taking responsibility, or did you suck the whole way through? But then afterwards.
So this process is a very beautiful process, bro. It's transformative. There's a lot of God that takes place in the middle of it that's difficult to articulate.
There's a miracle that happens.
Yes, and it's important to understand, too, that the entire process of recovery, no matter where you're at, if you're at the beginning, middle, and continuing to evolve, all of it is taking responsibility. We like to say that recovery, short form recovery is take responsibility for your fucking life. That's recovery, like boom, the clip notes. However, Jordan Peterson would say the antidote to suffering is truth and responsibility. Tell the truth and take responsibility for your happiness, your role, your life. And what that looks like in the amends process is guidance and preparation. So I'm very clear on the harm I've caused. I've got that down. I have guidance from someone who has done this before and told me that belongs in there, that belongs in there. Oh, that doesn't belong in there. Get that out. Get that out. That'll cause more harm if you say that. Don't say that. So I have guidance. And then